Yes, hello ReMar community. A good day to all of you. I'm Regina Dyer, and I just want to let you know that I passed the NCLEX last June 5, 2019, and yeah, and I'm just so happy that I got my certificate. I got my certificate. Oh, sorry. With which has my name on it, and it says a registered nurse. Yeah, Board of Registered Nursing, State of California. So I will share to you my testimony on how ReMar helped me through my journey in getting my license. So I just want to give you a brief introduction of myself. I'm yeah, I'm Richie Ann Dyer, and a foreign international graduate nurse from the Philippines, and I worked in Saudi Arabia for 18 years, came to the US a couple of years ago, and presently based here in California. So it was my goal to pass the NCLEX RN for the second time around. So that makes me a repeat test taker. So for me, the best preparation is to look for the number one NCLEX review material, and that was when I saw a ReMar review, and I knew in my heart that that was not an accident when I saw Regina on YouTube and Facebook while giving a lecture. I was already using UWorld that time, but fully realized that my content was too weak, and so I got I got curious about this quick NCLEX quick facts of Miss Regina Callion that time. So I hurriedly purchased the book, and true enough, I found out for myself that it was like a Bible of NCLEX, wherein everything was there, and all you have to do is memorize and remember all that's written in that book. Yeah, page to page. So from then on, when I saw it, I felt that there was hope in passing the NCLEX. So this is the one that I am talking about. It's her quick facts for NCLEX. Yes, 5-star. It comes with a CD wherein she will ask you questions, and she'll make sure that you know all the facts from page to page. Yeah. This is a must buy, a must a must have for you guys, for all those who wants your license. Yeah. So it didn't end it didn't end with quick facts and clicks. So my curiosity led me to go deeper and find out more about ReMar review and Miss Regina. So at first, I was really, you know, I was really. It's like I really fell in love with the ReMar review program already, because it caught my, it just didn't caught my curiosity, but it caught my heart, because every time they start a review, her husband, Mr. Mark Carlian, will always start the review with a prayer, and ends it with a prayer too. So that for me is the greatest factor and motivation, because they're Christians, and that for me is really something. Yeah. So from the moment I saw Regina, and and all her YouTube videos. I knew I knew she was heaven sent, uh, and that she was the angel that would deliver me from the fury of NCLEX. So I started reading it. I mean the quick facts NCLEX, and my mind and conscience would always bother me and whisper to me that no, I should not just have that NCLEX quick facts. I should have the whole DVD self-study package, you know. And I didn't waste time, as she will always say, you should always invest in invest in yourself, and most importantly, invest in your dream. So from then on, I had a peace that surpassed all understanding, uh, and that for me is a signal that I'm really ready to prepare for my NCLEX. And if I will only truly trust and do the process, then I will surely make it. So I enjoyed my study time because for me it was the journey towards my dream. So, so I got the DVD package complete, and yeah, I got the DVD self-study package RN, and this DVD comes with four books. So this you must all have these, and just trust the process, and surely you'll make it, and you'll pass your NCLEX RN. So for me, it was the DVD package was presented in a simple and easy way to understand, and the topics and concepts were presented in a way that you can easily recall and easy retention, because that will always work best with the NCLEX, NCLEX tricky strategies. Yeah, that I have encountered myself during my exam. Sorry for my the way I speak, because I'm so excited to share this testimony with you guys, and my heart is full of joy because uh, I want it to be an encouragement for you and a motivation for you to pass your NCLEX. So each day, as I trusted the process and followed the study calendar as directed by Miss Regina, I will always find myself on track. Plus the additional Monday motivation, and let's talk about NCLEX and boot camps, because in the let's talk about NCLEX, she will introduce different kind of questions, different kinds of questions that will help you think critically and how to attack the question correctly. She will always let you think, the NCLEX RN way. So So let me also commend her staff for trying their best to help us and accommodate all our needs and inquiries. Yeah. So I repeatedly watched her DVD videos over and over again till I felt comfortable and familiar with all the topics and concepts. Her questions were very good, and they're almost similar with the actual NCLEX questions that I've encountered during my exam. And yeah, I've come to realize that this ReMar products has their has their own way of being systematic, organized, and comprehensive review material to help you get prepared for the NCLEX RM and LPN as well. Yeah, it covered the whole NCLEX test plan in general. So she made sure that she got everything covered before you sit for the most difficult and important test of your life. Yeah. So I would like to tell you a brief story of what I went through from the application until I got my appointment or the ATT ATT or authorization to test. So yeah, the process of my application was not easy, and I can tell you it was very challenging and tedious because I have to follow up and call the Board of Nursing every now and then. So sometimes it came to a point that I was so close to giving up, and because of that, I will always watch Regina's YouTube videos because for me they're very strong and powerful. Every time you will go, we will have attacks of negative thinking and negative thinking and everything, every obstacle that will every obstacle that you will encounter as you go through the process of taking your NCLEX RN exam. So yeah, I will always be grateful to this couple because their powerful prayers and motivation to students can't be compared to can be compared with other review with other NCLEX RN review. So that kept me on track and continue fighting and keeping with the challenge to pass my NCLEX. And not to mention their faith over fear video and all the strategies that were presented every time that you just have to face and pass the NCLEX with it's like a game face on attitude that they always will they always tell you, and that you should continue and not give up on your dream no matter what you're going through. And yeah, I would like also to share with you my screensaver was Miss Regina's poster when she was holding that tote bag, and her motivation motto for us is written there that we can, we must, and we will pass NCLEX. So that will always be on my laptop and on my phone. So the day came, the night before my exam. I had a severe anxiety attack, and I almost slept like 4 to 5 hours. And I had to take a sleeping pill. Yeah, just for me to sleep. So when I took the exam, I'm like half awake. But like Regina said, you must show up, and you should sit there, answer your questions, and pass your NCLEX. So that's what I did with full determination. I just sat there, and before I started my exam, I just said a prayer, and Lord, your will, but not your will be done, Lord. Help me pass this test. So I started answering the questions, and I scrutinized each question carefully. Regina will always say that you have to, you have to, yeah, you have to scrutinize the question, or you have to read the question carefully, because NCLEX can be tricky, can always trick you in a lot of ways. So after that, as I answer my questions, so I can see the QF in front of me as I answer the question. So, and I can also like hear Miss Regina's voice as I go through all the questions, and it was her face that you know that kept me through the exam. So, and I would like to share to you also that she has that RNU every year, and I was so blessed because that RNU ended June 3, so I took my exam June 4, so I was able to attend the whole class for RNU, and it helped me in a lot of ways. It helped me prepared fully for this exam. So she will always have this yearly, so yeah, it happens every May, so it is also a must attend for you guys, to those who are planning to take NCLEX RN in the future, RNU, ReMar Nurse University. And yeah, so with my exam, and to my surprise, that computer shut down at the 75th item. So I didn't expect that, but it happened, and I felt good and confident that I answered all the questions correctly. But I kept praying that maybe the set of questions just tricked me, and maybe I kept answering wrong, and so anyway, I just hope for the best. So yeah, the proctor came to me, and after answering all those survey questions and experimental questions, the proctor closed my computer, and yeah, he bid me goodbye and good luck. So I didn't go to I didn't do the person view trick, and just decided to wait for my 6 weeks result from the Board of Registered Nursing of California. And yeah, California is not included in the quick results service. So after a week, I can't take it anymore. So I had to call the Board of Nursing, and when I called, I waited for 1 hour, and a lady answered the phone, and I asked her if there's a way I can know if I pass or fail the exam. So she told me that no, sorry, I can't tell you if you pass or fail the exam, but if you have a paper and a pen, I could definitely tell you, she said. So I got the paper and a pen, and she told me the numbers. And then after writing the numbers, I thought it was a telephone number of a person that she would like me to call so I can ask my result. But she told me that, okay, that's your license number. And then, what? That's my license number? Oh my God, you mean I passed? And then she said, oh yes, you're officially an RN. And right there and then, I started shaking, and I cried. I was crying, and said I thank her, and she said, okay, congratulations, you have a good day. And that the rest of the day went really like I was in heaven, because I broke the news to my husband, to my auntie, to my mother-in-law, and then to my family in the Philippines, and they were all rejoicing with me. And that was the best feeling ever in my whole entire life. you know, not giving up and passing the NCLEX, because it was my ultimate dream. And I realized right there and then that I'm a USRN, and at the same time, you know, official ReMar nurse, because to be a ReMar nurse is a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work, and I really take pride in that. I can tell to myself that I'm an official ReMar nurse now. So thank you, Miss Regina. I owe it all to you, and yeah, and the whole staff and your husband, Mr. Mark Callion. You guys are doing a, a great ministry. And yes, guys, so if you want, you know, if you are looking for a strong foundation for your content in preparing the NCLEX RN, yeah, it should be it should only be ReMar, because ReMar has got everything, you know, everything. You just trust the process, and faith in God, and you know, a lot of hard work, a lot of studying, and you will make it. Yeah, you will make it. You will get your RN license with ReMar. And lastly, I just want to share with you a very nice, you know, it's like a motivation to you that if you need to think about yourself the way God thinks about you, and when you come to agreement to that, anything can happen. So with anything can happen with God. Everything is possible. And with ReMar review, yeah, everything is possible. So you can, you will, you must pass your NCLEX. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.